Back in the day, to film skate videos, you had to have a big expensive camera with a fisheye lens to go along with it. Nowadays, you can film it all on an iPhone. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to film skateboarding with your iPhone. First things first, the iPhone. At the time of me making this video, I currently have the iPhone XS Max. I've loved it, and it's been a great phone. And eventually I will upgrade to the newer iPhone, but I'm enjoying not having a high phone payment right now. Which brings me to the first point in this video. You don't need the newest phone or camera to capture skateboarding. The famous photographer Chase Jarvis once said, "The best camera is the one that's with you." And given the fact that we always have our smartphones with us, they offer the most convenience for photo taking at each Kodak moment. So don't get caught up in what camera or phone to use. You will learn more of what will suit your needs as you start filming. So just work with what you got. My iPhone XS Max shoots in 4K at 60 frames or in 1080p at 240 frames and really helps get the job done. The camera that I'm currently shooting this video on is the Canon 80D that only shoots in 1080 at 60 frames or less and still looks incredible when used properly. To sum this all up, it's more about the skills and techniques that you develop with your camera and its gear rather than having the most expensive gear. Having expensive gear will not make your videos more professional if you don't know how to use it properly. So just get out there and start shooting. Number two, what gear should I buy? The type of gear that you should buy depends on what you plan on shooting. Since this channel is all about skateboarding and that's what I like to shoot the most, all of the gear that I'm about to share with you was purchased with the intent to film skateboarding. Links to everything I use will be down below in the description. For those of you wondering, no, this is not a sponsored video. This is camera gear that I have found that has really helped me capture skateboarding. Obviously, because the links are in the description, I will get a small kickback, but that just helps fund this channel. So thank you. Camera apps. To really grow as a phone filmmaker, you are going to want to have a camera app that allows you to fully control the settings within your camera. I personally choose the Moment app. This is a company that specializes in helping you bring the most life out of your phone. This app allows you to control your shutter speed, ISO, focus, exposure, white balance, and change your frame rate all on your phone. This app is free, and for a one-time purchase of $5, you can unlock other features within this app like slow shutter and time-lapse features. There are other apps out there that give you control of your phone camera like Filmic Pro, but for me, I prefer to stick with the Moment app. Lenses. If you didn't know that you can buy lenses for your phone that will help you take your filming and photography to the next level, well, you can. I have a number of lenses that I have bought for my phone that have really helped me take my filming and photography to the next level when shooting skateboarding and other things. My lens company of choice is Moment. I can't say enough good about this company. All of their lenses are cinema quality glass for an affordable price. Depending on the lens, the price is anywhere from $80 to $150, which when compared to a lens for a DSLR with cinema quality glass, that ends up being about $3K plus. Let's jump into what lenses I use to capture skateboarding. First up, the 14mm fisheye lens. This is a classic look when it comes to skate films and photography. The fisheye lens allows me to get up nice and close into the action. A majority of all skate videos use the fisheye lens when filming lines and big tricks. Next up, we have the 18mm wide angle lens. This lens is great for establishing shots. Establishing shots are crucial to really help your videos stand out and tell a story. This lens has no distortion, unlike a fisheye lens, and allows you to see 2 times more in your image, which is why it's great for getting the big picture like an establishing shot. The newer iPhones come with a wide angle lens built in. Next up on the list, we have the 58mm Tele. This lens will help you get up nice and close to the action, but without being too close. This lens is great for being zoomed in without losing any quality. And this lens looks great on close-ups on grinds. Lastly, for lenses, we have the 1.33mm anamorphic lens. This lens gives you that stretched cinema movie magic that we all know and love. When it comes to filming anything, this lens will blow you away with the results. Depending on what anamorphic lens you get, this lens gives you a sick gold or blue lens flare when it hits the lights or the sun. I chose the lens with the gold flare because it gives you that warm summertime feel, and to me, that's when skateboarding looks the best. The blue lens flare gives you a cool sci-fi feel. which for skateboarding would look sick in a nighttime session. All of these lenses require a moment case that allows you to attach your lenses securely to your phone. Lastly, we'll talk about gimbals and stabilizers. When it comes to getting a steady shot but still having movement with your camera, gimbals and stabilizers are your best friend. To achieve a super smooth shot, I personally use the Osmo 3 by DJI. This gimbal allows you to add lots of movement with your shots while still achieving a nice smooth outcome. I use this gimbal for establishing shots and lines. Lastly, for stabilizers, I use the Joby 1K Gorilla Pod. This stabilizer helps you get nice stagnant shots, but can also be used as a handle for your camera for more of that run and gun feel that is common in all skate videos. There are many other kinds of stabilizers out there to film skateboarding, but for me, this is what I have found to work best, especially since I don't always have someone with me to film. Wrapping this video up, I carry all of my phone gear in a Moment fanny pack. I am all about less is more when it comes to camera gear, so the fact that I can carry all of that gear for my phone in a lightweight fanny pack is pretty incredible to me. So if you're looking to get started within filming and photography, maybe even specifically skateboarding, I feel that this is the best option for you, especially if you are on a tight budget. And when it comes to skateboarding, this is a great way to up your Instagram edit game, especially since most of the skateboarding content we consume these days ends up being on Instagram anyway. So that's what I use to film skateboarding. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if that's something that you're into, and let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see more of, and I'll see you in the next one.